Today I'll be talking about how I got laid off from my first cybersecurity position and how I dealt with the layoff. Stay tuned. What's going on, everybody? Hey, welcome back to another episode of Techno Chatter. It's your boy HD. Hey, I appreciate everybody who's been helping me on the channel. And if you're interested in career advice, job tips, IT, cybersecurity, lifestyle, you name it, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you can be notified when I'm dropping new content. Okay, guys, just random question. What you guys did today? That's my random question. All I did today was work, had a couple of consultations with some clients, and it was a good day. But let's move everything along and let's get to why you're in the video. If you guys recall from my first video, I told you guys about how I got my start in cybersecurity. You know, I was grateful for the experience. But today, let's talk about one of the harsh truths, man. I didn't do any of the calculations or percentages of this. And unfortunately, this is an unparalleled time right now that we have with the pandemic going on. We had layoffs like crazy, you know, due to COVID, and a lot of people's livelihoods have been affected by this, and it sucks. And I've been there, and we're gonna talk about it real quick. So, as you guys know, this is my first position. It's now known as the bad sock or the worst sock, and that's only because hindsight is 2020, and knowing what I know now, it was not a good thing. But let's just kind of recap that day. I go to work like a normal day, you know, I'm fresh. I think I had my shades and stuff on, whatever, but I don't know who I was on the phone with, but when I pulled up, I saw one of the guys that was on my team. He was walking down with boxes or whatever. And when he walks past me, he says, "Good luck." And so I'm kind of like, my heart in my, like, no, inside I'm kind of like, okay, what's going on? Get in there. Mind you, these guys just spent all this money on a new sock. So we're thinking, okay, we're going to be good for the next couple of years. I go in, and the director of InfoSec is in there, and he takes me into a room with HR person. They give me the sheet for my severance. They tell me, you know, look at the terms and stuff like that. They say, okay. Now, what I know now, I would have told them to up the amount because of it took me a minute to find another job, but I also would just told them to up amount just because. But yeah, man, I got laid off in HR terms. Structural changes in the organization basically mean we're budgeting and we want to save money. That's pretty much what happened. And guys, I'll be honest with you, I was shocked. I felt like I was at that time it was level 1. I felt like I was the best level 1 person we had. I was putting in effort. I was discovering things. I was doing everything I should do and more at a job that really didn't require much. And I did that way, you know. I felt like I should have got more of an explanation or like who they chose to pick or who they felt like was disposable. And it sucked. So that's how I felt at the time when it happened. Didn't really sit in. I think that day I called a couple people. I said, "Yeah, man, I just got laid." That's like, you all right? I was like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm okay." And I go to Papados, and my boy come meet me at Papados, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." You know, because nothing's really sitting in yet. It's early on. It's only one day. You know, it's one day. It's no day to be sad or anything. So I'm just like, I'm all right. You know. But now let's kind of talk about how to deal with a layoff. So we're cutting into this part. So guys, I got laid off late January 2018, but they marked it to be like February 2018, so I would get paid again, didn't get the severance. So we're gonna say basically from February all the way to June 1st, I wasn't working. And guys, I mean, at the time I was in grad school, but this is a rough time, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was going through some things. I started up very nice because early on, it was nothing. I was doing interviews and this and that. I'm thinking, surely I'll be working again in a month. You know, I'm a qualified applicant. I'm finishing my master's. I have a good resume. A lot of good things is happening on interviews. So I'm thinking I'm gonna be working again. Needless to say, that's not actually at this point right here. I think I'm probably gonna screenshot my Excel sheet where I applied to like 100. And matter of fact, this is only 117 that I actually took down. Applied to 117 jobs, and only I think 2 or 3 of them actually offered me. And that came towards the end when I'd already accepted an offer. Moving along from that, but as the months went on, the days went on, I kind of started getting a little distraught, man. Sometimes I would wake up early in the morning, apply for a job, and then hopefully I would wait for somebody to call me or something like that. But sometimes that didn't happen. So that would make me want to feel like, okay, I can't wait till the next day starts, because I'm like, okay, if it's a new day, I got a new slate, and hopefully somebody calls me, I go in for an interview, and that's one step closer to me working again. Because I gotta tell you guys, at this time, it's just me. After the severance, and I think I had like a refund check or something that came through grad school, I'm really dependent on myself for the most part. I didn't have a lot of people I could depend on. As far as like monetarily, where I say, I could probably say, man, here's some rent money or something like that. I didn't have that. So I was, it was just a lot of stuff going on top of having bills. So trust me, people out there with bills and stuff like that, I definitely understand how you feel, because the bills don't care nothing about your situation, which sucks. It needs to be some type of clause in every type of bill. So like if a person gets laid off, give them an amount of time to find a job before they have to keep on paying these bills. But I get it. The bills pay the person that's asking for the money bills. But so I was going through all that, but one of the things that I did, or some of the things I did to kind of make my days feel better, feel more productive, is simple things like get up in the morning, make your bed. Would make myself wake up in the morning, I go work out. So I was working out 3 times a week, maybe running sometimes. But I was doing all type of things that was telling my brain that I was productive. Other things that I did was I kept good spirits around me. So people who were talking to me around this time, they kept me uplifted and kept my eyes on the prize. And I still applied pressure all through the process of me being laid off, because I used to get upset, but then I was like, it's the company, it's not me. They got other stuff going on where they weren't trying to hire me, but at the end of the day, I ended up going to where I needed to be at. And this is one of the things, if you're going through a layoff right now, you may not understand this, but this may be one of the best things that ever happens to you. Because if I'm never laid off, I'm never at the company that I'm at now, in the position I am in life right now. But it sucks when you got to go through that, so that's roughly, that's almost it's like 5 or 6 months of me going through. And then granted, I wasn't even at that job for a year when I got laid off. And now the one I'm at now, I'm about to make 2.5 easy, like I said, best company I've been with. So if you're in a layoff, man, stay positive, do things that help you feel better in a positive way. I'm not talking about like excess amount of smoking or a lot of drinking. I'm talking about, like I said, I forgot what type of chemical or whatever releases when you work out, or maybe you have a hobby, like you write music, or you're a musician, or you're a painter. Whatever you do those things. They're gonna release toxins and all that kind of stuff. Hey, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I know what I'm saying, but I'm not articulating it correctly. It's going to release all that, and it's going to help you feel better. And that's the main thing, because some people can be only laid off 2 weeks and get a job, and some people are like me. Some people are laid off longer. It depends on everybody's situation, and it's situational. And I feel for everybody, especially if you have kids, or you can't just up and move at the time like I could just because I didn't have any kids at the time. I definitely understand that. But you got to stay focused. And I'm trying not to laugh right here, but for you guys who don't really watch boxing, it's a dude named Shannon Briggs, aka Shannon the Cannon, and he has this phrase where he say, "Let's go, champ, champ, champ," and he has stories about how he talked about how he was down his luck and he got back in shape, and talking about he didn't have money and he did all this, and he became, I think he won another title or something again at an older age. And I just watched that kind of stuff, and I was motivating myself. So when I get down, I was telling myself, you the champ. You the champ. If you watching this, tell yourself you the champ. You really all you got. Nobody gonna care about you like you care about you. So take care of your mental health. It's stressful being laid off, and whatever's supposed to happen for you will happen. I can't say the right position, because who knows, you being laid off might be pushing you to go start some company or business you were supposed to start a long time ago, but because of your job, you put it off. Or you could be possibly going into a better position. We never know until stuff like this happens. And unfortunately, when you look at everything, it was supposed to happen. It was supposed to happen to you. It sucks that it happened to you. It sucks that it happened to me. But sometimes that's just the way it has to be. But hopefully I gave you guys some type of value in this video. If you feel like, some other things I left out, I didn't script this video out. I felt like I wanted to just come on here and talk and tell you guys a little bit how I felt and some things that I went through. But yeah, if you appreciate this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, share it, comment. Hey, you already know what to do. Appreciate you, man. HD, and I'm out.